Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Phillips coming at you, just making a little recording here to say hello, get you see my pretty face that you will hopefully see tomorrow in class. Talk about that in just a minute. Not a whole lot of dramatic information in this little video announcement. I am just saying hello because for some of y'all it'll be the first time y'all have seen me. Some of you, I think, looking at the roster, some of y'all recognize your names from other classes or something, or being around campus. So some of y'all I might know, and some of y'all might know me, but some of you don't. So hi, it is nice to meet you at least, or as much as we can do here by video. I hope you're all ready to get started tomorrow. You have already hopefully gotten an announcement from me that I sent out last night, or I sent it last night. I don't know if you actually got it till today, based on when the course officially starting today. But Blackboard is open for you. Hope you have had a chance to explore Blackboard. If you haven't, please do log into Blackboard as soon as you can into this course, into our course, American Literature. Start clicking around, and I'm kind of looking at my screen. Click around on the menu there to see what's there. In particular, see the schedule, see the syllabus, see what the range of assignments you're going to be. You can start clicking into the week 1, week 2, week 3 areas in that main menu of Blackboard. Obviously, especially week 1, to kind of take a look at the layout and see what the assignments are going to be this week, and kind of the rhythm of them each week. As I said, we are meeting on campus tomorrow. This term is officially our come back to campus term. So we are going to be meeting on Tuesdays from 1:30 to 3:30, and that's it. Just those 2 hours on Tuesday each week. We're not meeting on campus at all on Thursday. Thursday we'll be meeting online at the same time, 1:30. Using the Kaiser Live right there in Blackboard. Hopefully a lot of y'all, if not most, if maybe even all of you, but at least a good chunk of y'all have done that in previous classes. You know the Kaiser Live setup, but if not, we will work through that also. We'll be doing that on Thursdays from 1:30 to 5:30. That's the entire 4-hour block that we would normally be in a classroom. So again, Tuesday in the physical classroom on campus, 1:30 to 3:30. And then Thursday, remote through Kaiser Live online from 1:30 to 5:30. So basically, combined, we'll be together about 6 hours a week between the live session and the online session. They are different sessions. I need you to be there for both. I need you to be on campus on Tuesday, and I need you to be logged in to Blackboard on Thursday for the online session. It's not just one or the other. Make sure you do one or the other. It's not just a case of Thursday repeating online what we did in class on Tuesday. Obviously, there'll be a little bit of repetition, but they are intended to be 2 different class meetings, one in the classroom, one online. So definitely need to attend them both as best you can. If there's some issue with you individually not being able to come to campus this term, or not feeling comfortable doing so, or not being permitted for health reasons or whatever, positive COVID test or whatever, please check in with your dean as soon as possible to see what the workarounds might be, if it's shifting you into a purely online class or whatever. That's not really between you and me. That's more between you and the campus. I don't have much say in that. I will say, and y'all have I think gotten this information elsewhere, that when you do come to campus on Tuesday, and hopefully that's a win. It's not an if, it's a win. When you do come to campus on Tuesday, be ready to observe all the COVID protocols. We've gotten some emails from deans all the way up to Dr. Hubbard and above, just reinforcing that we have got to observe these protocols. You have to be wearing a mask. They're not even going to let you near the campus if you're not wearing a mask. They're going to scan your temperature coming and going. You will, I think they've told us, get these little wristbands like you might get at a nightclub or something to verify that you've been scanned for each day. Each day gets a different color-coded wristband. That's what we've been told. But you've got to be able to do this even in the classroom when we're sitting there talking, lecturing, or whatever about literature in our classroom. You've got to be wearing a mask. I'm going to be wearing a mask, and they're kind of promising a zero tolerance on this. That if they see you without a mask, or if you try to come without a mask or whatever, they will ask you to leave the campus, because as Dr. Hubbard has said to us, at least, this literally is a life and death. This isn't just a uniform violation of wearing the wrong kind of shirt or pants or something. This is, in some cases, literally life and death for people. So they are not going to play any kind of forgiveness or tolerance. This is going to be a zero tolerance policy. So I'm just warning you right away here on day one. If you haven't gotten that message before, understand that they're being quite serious about this, and I believe them. You know. Okay, so again, be ready to be on campus at 1:30 on Tuesday. The textbooks normally, again, at least if you've been around campus for a while, previous terms, you know that on day one or week one, they give us a little time slot to go to the library and get the textbooks. They're not doing that this time because obviously that creates a big physical crowd at the bookstore. That's everything they're trying to avoid. So they're pretty much telling us that getting the getting the textbooks are going to be up to you. Meaning, if you need to get on campus early, or if you need to get on campus sometime today, Monday, to get your textbooks, that you should plan to do that. Since we're only meeting on campus till 3:30, maybe you plan to get your textbooks after class. But they, at one point during a meeting, they kind of made the point that for most of us, when we go to college, it's just up to us to get our books. They don't walk us down to the bookstore as a group to say go buy them. They just say, hey, make sure you get your books. So that's kind of the mindset that they're taking this term, that getting the textbooks from the bookstore needs to be your own responsibility at this point, either today, Monday, sometime tomorrow. I will tell you, you don't need the textbook tomorrow, Tuesday, in class. If you do have it, great. But you can certainly get through tomorrow's physical class meeting without the books. I've already sent out in the email that hopefully you got already. I gave you a little list of websites where you can find all the week one readings, and I'll do that for week 2 and week 3 if I need to, and I probably will. So you can certainly begin your readings even before you get the physical textbook. But you do need the books as soon as possible. I'll wave them around here. American Literature, Volume 1, Volume 2. Whichever way you want to look at them. It is a 2-volume set. You'll need them both. Try to put them both in the camera there. You'll need them both. They're both basically, we'll use each one for about 2 weeks each, but we'll talk about that later. But those are the books you need. The Norton Anthology of American Literature. They, as far as I know, have them waiting for you in the bookstore as always. Other than that, that's pretty much what I needed to say to you today. Again, this is as much as anything just a greeting so that we can, make the eye contact, or at least I can make the eye contact, and y'all can see me and know what you got waiting for you. We will hopefully see y'all tomorrow on campus at 1:30. If you're not able to make it to campus tomorrow, Tuesday, and you know that you're not going to, try to drop me an email, and maybe even your dean too. Especially, as I said earlier, if there's some ongoing issue where you can't come to campus, or you won't be able to, even if it's just a scheduling thing because you have already work obligations or whatever, or childcare or something. If it's something serious like that you won't be able to make it at all, that is between you and the dean, you and the campus, that maybe you just need to go above my head already. But if it's just something about tomorrow that you're not sure if you'll make it on time or something, or if you have a question, shoot me an email. We'll try to work it out before tomorrow. Otherwise, treat tomorrow as routine as we can get under the circumstances, but it is just otherwise it's just we're kind of easing our way back to normal. We are going to have an on-campus class tomorrow, just like we used to, only for 2 hours, and with all these COVID protocols in place, but we are going to try to do an on-campus class. So in advance, let me just say, definitely try to get the syllabus in the schedule, because normally on a day one in the classroom, we spend a lot of time going through the schedule and the syllabus, and I have it up on the screen and Blackboard and everything, and I probably still will. But since we only have 2 hours together instead of 4 tomorrow, I'd like to kind of breeze past that a little bit and actually talk about American literature tomorrow, and not just about the format of the syllabus or what sections you'll find certain information. So I need you as best you can to find the syllabus in Blackboard already in the schedule, and if you can, print it out. Have your own printout tomorrow. That way we can spend a little bit less time looking at little bullet points and phrasing of policy and everything on the schedule and the syllabus, and get a little bit more into the assignments and the readings. So try to take care of that. Definitely, it's not that'll be very helpful if y'all can have the schedule and the syllabus already, like I say, either already printed out with you when you come to campus, when you come to class, or at least certainly have read it before you come to class and campus. That way, again, any issues you have or questions, we can take care of right away, instead of spending 2 hours just looking at bullet points on the syllabus. But okay, as I said, this was meant to be just kind of an informal little recording here. I'm going to stop it and get it uploaded into Blackboard. If you have any issues, again, drop me an email. You can make a post into the Blackboard, and I hope you do. Let me mention that also. the introduce yourself discussion in Blackboard. Try to post something about yourself even before tomorrow, so we can get a feel for who's going to be in the class. I think the roster is, I want to say 9 people, 8 people, fairly small class. So hopefully you will all be able to make it tomorrow. But it's not going to be a very big class, so be very helpful if y'all can get your discussion post up there. Just to, it's not graded, it's not an assignment, but just to say who you are, where you're from, what your major is, etc. That way we can have a little bit of familiarity with each other. Since most of the class is going to be online, we'll still be meeting, obviously. Especially if you know how to use the technology in Blackboard, post a little picture of yourself, maybe in a video. If you, like I say, if you can work your way through the technology to post a video of yourself the way I'm doing like this, you can do that. Otherwise, at least make a little text posting in that introduce yourself introduction discussion to let us know who you are. Again, for the third, fourth time now, I'll try to end this recording, get it up on Blackboard. Hope to hear from you if you need me. Otherwise, I will see you in class hopefully tomorrow, or I'll hear from you to tell me why you're not going to be in class tomorrow. Have a great day, get started, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.